Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is your daily Gogetemism number 84 for December 28th, 2014. First of all, I want to give a shout out to my big sis, Shell. Happy birthday, baby. All right. Big sis doing a thing today. All right. Shout out to all the Capricorns, as a matter of fact. But I want to talk about enabling people to do crime. Do we support people that do crime to the point where it's enabling them? Because some people who may sell drugs or steal or cheat people or do whatever they do that is against the law, sometimes we support them because they are loved ones and we try to hold it down for them. But is it to the point where that's giving them the okay to feel like it's all right to do what they're doing? I was talking to a good friend of mine about this just earlier today. She put it on the page and she said these welcome home parties from jail. Like when we throw the welcome home parties from jail for those of us who have done something like that, is that saying that it's okay for y'all to go back out there and do the same thing? Because the reality of the situation is when somebody is incarcerated, when one of our loved ones is incarcerated, a lot of times we might write to them, which we should. We might put money on their books, which we should. And we might go visit them, which we should. But the thing is, a lot of times we do that knowing that they're going to come right out and do the same thing that they was doing while they were on the streets before they went to jail. So is that a good thing for us to do? Are we just supporting them, or are we saying to them like it's all right, no matter what you do, regardless of the consequences, we're going to be there to help you out, bail you out, and be there for you, even if it means that we want to look out for you and that it means that you're going to keep doing the same thing. A lot of mothers out here have had a son that sells drugs a little bit. All of us have a family member that sells drugs, probably. I'm not going to say all of us because I'm sure that there are exceptions to what I think the rule is. But when those family members of ours sell drugs and they bring us home some of the money, if we accept that money, is this saying that that's all right for them to do it? Shout out to all of my peoples out there that have had to padlock their door, they bedroom doors, because they had a drug addict living in the house who couldn't keep his hands to himself, who stole things, might have sold the VCR, might have sold the TV, might have sold CDs and VHS tapes back in the day, maybe DVDs, all of that stuff, jewelry. And I've been to houses where all of the rooms in the house were padlocked except for the basement where that drug addict stayed. Now, are we enabling that drug addict to keep doing what he's doing because we didn't put him out of the house? We just made sure that he didn't steal our stuff with ease, because most of the time they still manage to still be able to steal things from us. So are we enabling them? And that was a rough time, man. Every time I think about that, the 80s and 90s or whatever, it didn't happen in my house. But I went in plenty of my friends' houses where that was going on. And it was rough. It was real tough. Uncle this, uncle that, aunt blah, blah, blah. Sometimes they mom. It's crazy. It's crazy. So are we enabling them by allowing them to stay in our house, but just making accommodations for them? And it's crazy how we make accommodations for them, but if you're not on drugs and you steal from us, we put you out of the house with the quickness. Like, you got to go. I'm not going to have you in here stealing my stuff if you're not on drugs. But if you're on drugs, I could kind of see it because we know you're sick. Our love and compassion for our loved ones sometimes takes us to places that we never thought we would be before. It takes us to uncharted waters. And it is what it is. But think about that for the day. Are we saying that it's okay for you to keep selling drugs, or keep using drugs, or keep stealing, or to keep deceiving people, to keep cheating, to keep lying? Are we saying that it's okay for our loved ones to do that by making sure that they have a place to stay, clothes on back, shoes on feet, hot meal in the stomach. Are we saying that it's alright? We might be, we might not be. This is Urban Therapy with Sun 752, your daily Gogetemism. Remember, good things happen to those who wait, and great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and think about whether you are enabling somebody to keep doing the wrong thing by just being there to give your love and support. Go to urbantherapywithsun.com, www.urbantherapywithsun.com. Go register with the page, be down with the movement, and we can get this thing popping in 2015, and it will be popping. I promise y'all. A lot of great things in store. Sun 752, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.